Hi everybody, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video is another bit of a nice positive and obviously about how dancing and writing really do help with my anxiety. Now, I've been dancing, crikey, very long time actually. I started when I was about 4 years old. I stopped for about a couple of years after that because I'll tell you the story in a minute. And then I came back when I was about 9, stopped when I was, I was 13 when I stopped. And then I went back to dance, I think I was about 19 or 20. No, I was 21. So yeah, I went back and forth just to realise that dancing has always been my passion and realised a very good way of how it's helped me cope with my anxiety. So I'm going to tell you all a story about how I became inspired by dance and how much it's given me so much confidence with myself and how it's always been a passion of mine since I was a little girl. So first of all, my older sister, she was a dancer. She did her ballet, she did her tap, she passed an exam, and she did a show when she was about 5 or 6 or 7 years old. I think she was 5 years old because yeah, back in 1997, yeah, she was 5 at the time. So, and I was like 2 years old. So I remember so many times whenever my mom and I would drop her off at dance, I would watch her dance. And I really wanted to join her group. So there's me being a little bit mischievous and a little bit naughty. I remember that whenever I would see her dance, I would run off the chair and try and join her. And the amount of times my mom had to carry me back and make me way out of the room, and I would start screaming, having a little meltdown and stuff. And I remember one time my mom just decided to let me join her class, and I did a bit of a tap. And I don't even know why I did it. I don't even know why my mom allowed me to do it, but yeah. And then like she enrolled me for like the youngsters ballet class, and I really enjoyed it because it was a very good way of helping me build up my confidence. Because when I was like, crikey, about a baby or a year or 2 years old, I did not talk. I had a very big speech problem, and which happens to a lot of kids actually. They all think, oh, they might have ADHD, they might have autism because they don't talk or because they can't speak words yet. I couldn't talk till I was about 3 or 4. So that was a very big concern for everybody. And obviously whenever my mom left me at school or at nursery, I would cry and cry and cry. And that went on for quite a very long time. And it was always a nightmare. But then when I found dancing, that is when the separation anxiety managed to stop. And because I remember like whenever my mom would leave me at dance, I'd be very excited, very happy. But whenever she'd leave me at school, I would be a terror child. So I think that's what really did help me find my passion in dance. And one thing that I did actually learn from it is that when you start dancing, you don't say anything, you just move. So therefore I would say I am quite practical. So yeah, I would say my sister inspired me to become a dancer, and yeah, but then something happened, and this is going to be so embarrassing for me to say. I remember it was my last time there, and obviously I wanted to keep on going, but I changed into my ballet shoes, and then some little girl, I think she was, I actually remember her, but I've forgotten what her name was, which is sad. And I did not like her, and I don't think she liked me either. I think she was too much of a chatterbox. She was very rude to everybody, even me. And like I would say she was a little bit of a spoiled brat. So yeah, I remember her, like before that we started dancing, I changed into my ballet shoes, and then she said something to me, and I took it the wrong way. And because I took it the wrong way, it really did upset me, and I had to dance, trying so hard not to cry and just trying to get over it. But it was not easy. So we was all done, and we did all our little curtsies and stuff. And I was like, oh, don't end now. I'm still feeling upset. I don't want to break down and cry. And as soon as like my mom came and picked me up, I burst out crying and I thought, I don't want to dance anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. So that is actually, I think that was when I actually like quit. So all because of just, I took something the wrong way. I mean, like, I don't even know what she said to me, but it was something that really did upset me and I took it the wrong way. So yeah, stupid me. But I remember like a few years after that, I was able to still dance a lot more at home and I really did enjoy it. My sister and I, we would put on shows, we would did a bit of ballet and stuff, and I would pretend that I was Clara from the Nutcracker, and I really did enjoy it. So another character that actually really did give me the inspiration, this is going to sound a little bit embarrassing, but it was Angelina Ballerina, who obviously it came out in a book and it was all illustrated by the amazing two ladies. I've forgotten what their name was. I think one was called Helen Craig. I don't know if she did the writing or the illustrations, but I remember that she is obviously the main reason why I became a dancer. And I remember like the very first time I spotted it was on a commercial of her like being in a magazine, and there was a cuddly toy doll of her. And my mom and my sister thought, oh, Emily would like this. So I was like, oh no, because I mean, I grew up poor. So I thought, yeah, she can't afford it. So I just brushed it off my head. And then one day my sister came into my bedroom and she surprised me with that magazine and the doll. And I was very happy. I was like, oh, nice thing that's ever happened to me. So yeah, I started dancing when I was about 9. That's when I started doing musical theatre and I started doing tap and my freestyle disco. The only annoying thing was that I did not do ballet, and to be honest, I regret that so badly, but I am starting to like maybe just give it a bit of a try, give ballet a try, maybe once the studios reopen again, and just see how you feel, but I don't know. So I did my tap as well, but when I was about 13, actually no, I was 12 when I did my exam. And then on my 13th, when I turned 13, not on my actual birthday, just after the summer, I did my tap exam, but I failed it. So that really did knock off my confidence, and I decided I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, and I left when I was 13. I left all my dance behind just to focus on high school, and I was going through a rough time which was annoying. So yeah, but then when I was I think 21, my mom gave me the idea to come back, and I was like, yeah, let's go back. And yeah, since then I've been carrying on dancing. So, and yeah, so that's obviously how I found dance, and I'm so happy with it, and it has really been helping me cope through stress and anxiety. And so yeah, if you guys want to like see me dance, I have TikTok. It is called Emily the Dancer. I will leave you the link in the description. So, and yeah, there is a couple of me dancing away. So yeah, now the next thing I want to talk about is writing. So what I've got here is I've got a couple of books here that I've been writing on. Now this one is obviously it's in blue, so that's my unhappy one. It's where I'm feeling scared, anxious, or upset or angry. And as you guys can tell, I'm literally running out of pages and stuff. So yeah, and this one here is my happy book. This one I hardly write because I'm obviously like, oh, it's always bad day this, bad day that, and there are like no good days with it whatsoever. So I'm going to read to you guys one of the most happiest and exciting moments. Now, most of you probably would know this, but I spoke to a magician named Ben Hanlon. Now, for those who don't know him, he was on Dancing on Ice and he came in 4th place. This was last year, and which I was so gutted about. But yeah, and he was doing magic school because we was in the 2nd week of lockdown, and I instantly quickly pressed request to join live, and he chose me because I was on top of the list. So that still remains one of the most amazing moments that's happened to me, because never in my life have I ever met a celebrity or even talked to one. So that was a shock. Now, it is obviously on my YouTube videos, so be sure to have a look at that and watch me freak out when I speak to him. And obviously there's a video before that where I vlog about me messaging him, which I really need to stop doing because believe me, I'm going insane right now. Oh, and by the way, he has really become famous on TikTok. So yeah, be sure to give him a follow. That'll be amazing. So I'm gonna like read out what actually happened that day. So if I can find it. Oh yeah. So 30th of March 2020. Oh my freaking God. Never in all my life did I expect anything so unbelievable to happen. I spoke to Ben Hanlon live on Instagram. I was the first to request a live chat and it worked. I've never met a celebrity before, let alone talk to one on social media. Isn't it strange what Instagram can do? So yeah, thank you, Ben. He's probably not even watching, but yeah, we'll see about that. So yeah, and obviously this one here is my dance journey diary. So because apparently like start of like the new year, Gemma, who owns the whole entire company, gave us like in an email, like, you know, do a video diary of like what your experiences with dance was like, or what session it was like. So that gave me like a very good idea. So I decided to do my dance journey diary, and we started on the 4th of January. So that was the start of lockdown. So obviously not a very good time, but it was absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to read out, because we did a workshop a few weeks ago. And yeah, I mentioned quite a few names on here who are teachers and who actually like joined in the session. So this was the 24th of January 2021. Today I had my first workshop. This was all online, by the way. So I had my first workshop, and today it was the 9 to 5 song. The dance was impossible. A dance that an expert who's trained for many years would master those moves. So much turns and kicks all in a few seconds. The problem with me is my weight, my lack of confidence, and worst of all, my house is made of carpet. And there's a bed and a drawer in the way, so it's hard to dance on. And sometimes I get scared making a fool of myself or injuring my feet. There were quite a few others who said the dance was really quick and made me feel glad that I was not the only one feeling like that. Today it was Grace Walker. She's been on tour in the West End and even performed at the London Palladium. To me, she must be the star of the show with such amazing talent. I was also amazed to see a few other dance teachers getting involved. Gemma, who's the owner of it all, the bubbly, the beautiful, and the most generous. Georgia, the small but powerful dancer, and Jenna, friendly and kind, always a pleasure to meet and to talk to. Even though this dance was hard and extremely energetic, I know I shouldn't keep doubting myself, but I wished I was taught a lot harder and better than my old teacher, Sam. I guess I just have to keep trying and not let it get to me. And best of all, I don't need to show people that I may be chubby, but I can dance. I hope to inspire other people to do what they would dream of becoming, despite what they look like. If I can do it, anyone can. So yeah, I mean, I write my feelings down all the time about my dance journey, and this has been such an amazing idea. I mean, I don't understand like why I never thought about this in the first place. So but with this one, obviously this is one that I write in so often and it's so difficult to do. Obviously most of them are all to do with COVID, which was an absolute nightmare, because last time that we did it, it was horrible. I mean, the cases were so surreal and it was just crazy. So yeah, I don't know whether to read about, I might not. So but yeah, I just hope that you guys can maybe give this a try. Obviously, you know, exercise is really good for anxiety, but yeah, I mean, obviously exercise doesn't really like works for me whatsoever, but dance definitely does, and I would say there's a big difference. So if you guys do want to give this a try, you know, just have a book or something. You can buy these from like a pound shop, or you can buy these from any stationery shop. But yeah, you can just buy a book where, like, you know, you feel upset or angry, and really do write down your feelings, and believe me, it works wonders. Again, keep this with you. It's happy and all smiley and very excited day that you had. That is so worth putting into words. I rarely use this one, so, but it's definitely worth recommending. And yeah, if you guys do dance, or if you do like work or something, or if you're doing online school, then yeah, I recommend, you know, do give this a try. It really does work. And just write down like your bad days and your good days, but because, you know, there are better days to come, there are some bad days to come, but you know what, we can all manage it. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed my little story about how I became a dancer and how they've really helped me cope with my anxiety. And the best of all is that my dancing is my way to escape. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video me and my neighbour Chloe did last time. We are thinking of doing our own YouTube channel, but obviously with COVID and the restrictions and the fact that it's been cold outside, it is so hard to really do think of like what we can do. But hopefully in the summer we will think of something and we will do it. And another thing I want to point out, the most rarest and forgotten kids shows, that is still going to happen. So fingers crossed. I'm struggling with ideas on what to do, and I promise you, maybe in March or maybe in April, when it's all nice and sunny and bright, I will definitely have my excited and happy, you know, look on my face, because I miss doing that and it is so much fun to shoot. So, but I just need to find the right one for me and ones that I really do enjoy and talk about. So fingers crossed we'll be all right. Okay, so I will see you guys very soon and take care. Bye.